Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year to everybody out there. It is Rick from TaxDome here with a lot of great updates to launch you into 2025. Tax season is upon us, and everyone at TaxDome has been working around the clock to bring you the latest updates that will make this tax season your best yet. We released a lot of amazing updates before the new year, so I will leave links in the description below for in-depth information about how you can incorporate them into your 2025 workflow. Before we get started, though, we wanted to remind everybody that we are making improvements to TaxDome that will directly help bookkeeping firms. In Q1, we'll be rolling out direct integrations with your client's general ledgers, starting with QuickBooks Online. And best of all, there will be no per-client fees. Many bookkeepers already use tools like this, paying $10 a month per client connection. So, if your team serves 50 businesses, you would be paying $6,000 per year just for that functionality. Well, guess what? In TaxDome, it's going to be included with your plan. Thanks to this update, your client's business transactions will be visible in TaxDome, and you'll be able to ask questions, recategorize, and make other updates for both you and your clients directly within TaxDome's interface. So, be on the lookout for enhanced bookkeeping tools this quarter and throughout 2025. No matter how perfect your workflow is, exceptions come up. And that's where our first update, Job Custom Statuses, come into play. This update allows you to assign custom statuses to jobs like missing info or needs extension, and it'll keep jobs in the same stage of your particular workflow. Job custom statuses also power automation. So let's say you have a job in the middle of tax preparation, but you're missing a K-1. Set the status to missing information and link a client request for the K-1. As soon as it's provided, voila, the job returns back to active and your team can proceed to finish. Sticking within workflows, you can now define standardized roles for your team like bookkeeper, reviewer, or tax preparer. So firstly, this allows you to have clarity on who is responsible for what. Here's where the magic happens. Roles aren't just labels. They power your automations. So when a job moves to a new stage, tasks are created and automatically assigned to the right person for that account based on their role. We also know that flexibility is key, so team members can take on multiple roles across different accounts, making it very easy to adapt and to change the workloads, or if your team starts to evolve, you can accommodate for that as well. So no more manual reassignments, no more mix-ups. Your team knows exactly where to step in, keeping work moving, and of course, eliminating costly delays. Keeping track of every action and balancing workloads can feel overwhelming, especially during tax season. That's why we brought the 1-2 punch of these next updates: activity feed and team capacity. Together, these tools give you complete visibility over your firm's operations while helping you plan smarter and scale efficiently. First, Activity Feed's centralized hub tracks every action across all client accounts, giving you complete oversight. You can filter by account, date, or specific action to drill down into the details and see what's happening within your firm, when it happened, and who made those updates. Now, currently, the events are focused on security, but we will continue adding events across your entire workspace. And now that you're able to gain a clear overview of your firm's operations, you can use team capacity to optimize your team's workload by setting weekly working hours for each staff member, individually, or you can do it in bulk. By monitoring planned capacity versus actual hours worked, you can balance workloads, prevent burnout, and you can ensure that nobody is underutilized. No matter how long you've been with TaxDome, you know that we know that your time is best spent serving clients, not managing repetitive administrative tasks. That's why we have enhanced our Zapier integration, helping you to connect your favorite tools like Google Sheets and MailChimp. So, what's new? Well, you can now create accounts and link contacts automatically in TaxDome based on events in other systems. So, if you use an intake form on your website to capture leads, you can now have accounts created in TaxDome automatically. We're going to be adding more triggers. Just let us know which triggers and actions that you are looking for in the future and get that into the feature request board so we can continue to work on that for you. Now, collaboration is the key to delivering an exceptional client experience, but managing it behind the scenes should not disrupt your workflow. That's why we've introduced internal notes with secure chats, a convenient way to collaborate privately with your team. Now, you can exchange internal-only messages directly within client chat threads. So, need some feedback or some clarification from somebody? No problem. Use @mentions to loop in the right teammate and keep things moving. Want to follow up on an internal note? Reply directly to stay organized and aligned, all without leaving the chat. And don't worry, internal messages are visually distinct, so you can easily spot them when you're collaborating and keep your client communications clear and professional. The larger and more diverse your client base grows, the more precision and accuracy you're going to need when managing various segments. That's why we've introduced advanced filters to help you refine your searches, target specific client groups, and reach the clients you want to reach much faster. Imagine you need to reach out to all new clients for the tax season. Use the all of operator to combine tags like 1040 and new client. That will find exactly what you need, those clients with those tags, with just a few clicks. Want even more control? Operators like none of and exclude all selected make eliminating results that don't meet your criteria very easy, giving you laser precision when you are filtering out clients. And this is just the beginning. We are very excited to continue expanding advanced filtering with even more tools to make managing your clients easier than ever. Now, let's take a moment to talk about security. Protecting sensitive client data isn't just a responsibility, it is a requirement. According to TaxDome's exclusive client satisfaction report, where we directly surveyed 1,000 accounting clients, 77% say that sharing information with their account digitally or electronically should include two-factor authentication. That is why we are excited to announce that TaxDome is the only practice management platform letting you set security policies requiring 2FA for both your team and your clients. Previously, clients could enable two-factor authentication on their own. Now, with this new setting, your firm can enforce two-factor authentication as a mandatory security policy. When enabled, clients are provided with clear, step-by-step on-screen instructions to set up two-factor authentication using trusted apps like Google Authenticator or Authy. And for firms that prefer a phased approach, our soft launch functionality lets you gradually transition your team and your clients to a higher level of security on your particular timeline. If you missed it because you were celebrating the holidays early, last month, we also released our industry-first accounting client satisfaction report. We also sat down with industry experts, from the CEO of an Inc. 5000 business to the executive director of the Aprio Firm Alliance, to discuss the results of our research. We bypassed traditional vendors and we went directly to 1,000 accounting clients to find out what they expect from their accountants, what it takes to earn their trust in the age of tech, and what they'd pay up to 50% more for. If you were not able to make it, don't worry, because we've got you covered. In the description below is a link to the webinar and to the report, so be sure to check that out. Stop wondering what your clients want in 2025 and listen to what they are saying by downloading TaxDome's first of its kind accounting client satisfaction report. And on one last note, we had a lot of amazing firms take the leap and join TaxDome in 2024. We want to make sure that you are all getting the most out of your TaxDome experience, so we put together a new series of workflow webinars. These videos are packed with actionable tips and insights from expert guests like Jamie Gruhl at Workflows for Tax Pros, Carlos Garcia from Exceed Sales, and CPA Russell Hoskins, managing partner of a 15-person firm. So, from building your first pipeline to mastering advanced automations, these webinars take you through workflow optimization step by step, no matter what your starting point happens to be. Check out the link below to pick your session. And that's it for this month's update. We certainly hope you're all recharged for the new year and feel inspired to make 2025 your best year yet. As always, make sure to read our update blog and use the links in the description below for more in-depth information. And thank you all for being part of the TaxDome family.